And on Spotlight today is high-flying music producer P.Prime, and he shares details about creating the Ozumbambadiwe beats for someone other than Ricardo Banks and almost refusing to work with Portable in the song Zazu. Details now.
19-year-old Peace Oredokwe, popularly known as P.Prime, is definitely one of the most sought-after beat makers in mainstream Afrobeat at the moment. With only about 3 years' experience yet, he has some of the biggest songs within that time in his kitty, including Gelato with DJ Cuppy and Zlatan, Olamide's Infinity featuring Omalay, Ricardo Banks' Raving Ozumbambadiwe, and the bizarre-sounding Zazu with Olamide, Portable, and Pokoli. Like many practitioners in today's mainstream music, his journey also started from the church.
I come from a musical background, and my entire family were in the church choir. So like from my dad, well except for my mom, from my dad, my brother, my sisters, even my uncles in the church choir. You're either singing or you're playing one instrument. So my dad has always been someone that actually loves music, and I think he discovered like I had like a certain interest for music at a young age. So he like sort of like nurtured it. One certain day he came back home with a piano. And I mean, I only got to see that in the church, and I was excited. I just kept on messing around, and I'd spend like late hours in his office just messing around with the piano, not knowing what I was doing. And even before then, like I used to play drums for like with buckets and all of that. And my mom would always complain that, oh, you're breaking up the plastic in my shop and all of that. I was young, I was just messing around.
At some point, he followed in the steps of an uncle who is a disc jockey and fancied himself going to party.
I was listening to songs that were out at that time, and I was thinking of like, okay, I'm mixing one song with another, and I'm just taking like the intro of this song, keeping it on loop while having like another song play like all through. I just want to like make the song better because I feel like I can actually take the song from point A to point B. So I stumbled upon the production software. At the time, I didn't know it was a production software. I was still trying to DJ with it. So from there, I saw piano in the software. I figured I could actually add my own sounds. Then I started like adding my own inputs to songs that are already out. Then like trying to like mix my way out of it. And after a while, I found myself producing music. And I'm here today.
While his work on Wizkid's album earned him notable recognition for the 2022 Grammy Awards, the career highlights for him last year, however, were for two of his songs to turn out to be monster hits, Ozumbambadiwe and Zazu.
Very, very honestly, I didn't even create the beats for Ricardo. I was in a session with someone, and we were trying like different ideas and all of that. Like we're bouncing ideas off each other. And I created about 3 beats that day. Fun fact, none of those 3 beats I created with that person went to that person. And the 3 beats are actually out today with different artists and all of that. So like one of those beats actually happened to be Ozumbambadiwe. So I had finished from the artist's place and I was going to Ricardo's place. But I honestly didn't know what I was going to play. And I just created those beats. So when I got there, I was playing like couple beats. Then I played in that particular one. Then he said he likes that one. He did like a little melody on it. Then he chose another beat too. Then he did like a little melody on it. And after a while, he asked me to send him the beats. Then wants to finish it up. Then I sent it to him. He sent it back to me. I had like troubles because the initial song is even slower than that. Because I was trying to get the song to like where it needed to be because I wasn't satisfied with being that, oh, this is where this song needs to be. I wasn't satisfied, so I kept on working on it and I sped up the tempo and everything. It came out nice at the end of the day, but initially the beat wasn't meant for Ricardo.
By December 2021, and out of nowhere came the eccentric but out-of-the-box Zazu with Potable. What was he thinking when he created that?
I wasn't thinking. Crazy. I wasn't thinking. To be very honest, I honestly didn't want to be in that session because to myself, I felt like, oh, I've actually gone past this stage of like creating like songs like this. To be very honest, that's what I said to myself. Well, I mean, Olamide is someone I actually really respect so much, and he has actually asked me to do this. So I can't even think of saying no, talk less of saying no. Do you understand? So I just had to like go for it and like put in my best. And funny story, yeah. So sometime in 2021, Olamide actually hit me up to do a beat like that for him. He shared me like a song and was like, oh, I want something as fast as this, as brilliant as this. But he never jumped on it, he never used it. Then when the Zazu guy came, I heard what he was singing. I was like, oh, I actually have something like this. Then I actually like stripped it apart. Then I built it from scratch again. Then getting him to sing was like another yeah for me because I didn't understand this person. That's the first time I was actually like meeting him and working with him, or even like someone like him and all of that. So like I just had to like be patient and all of that. And eventually, it clicked. We got that. I'm actually grateful to God. To be very honest, man. Gratitude is all I feel because I didn't see a Grammy for myself like this soon. I was probably thinking it's probably going to take a while because stories I've heard, like documentaries I've watched, that like you're seeing guys that have been in the game for like 10, 15 years, 20 years professionally, not even like professionally. They are just getting their own Grammy like after like 20 years of working. So me coming like 2-3 years into the game, I'm already getting a Grammy. It's quite surreal for me, man. My peace of mind is like very important to me, and the only person I'm competing against is like myself. I keep wanting to like get better. So if you think, oh, you have number one song today, I'm going to get my number one song tomorrow. And if I get my own today, you definitely get yours tomorrow too.
In 3 years, he has created top songs, earned an affiliated Grammy nomination, all before he clocked 20. He has set the bar way high for himself and must now find a way of surpassing his own records.